What is good, everyone? Welcome once again to my humble space, my humble home studio. Although today we are switching a little bit the scenery. Basically, is the space that I'm gonna be using for my other channel, Orun Media. I'm doing that specifically today. First of all, to change a little bit the scenery, but the second main reason is because what we're going to be doing today is creating the soundtrack for the welcome video that I'm going to be releasing soon in my other channel, Orun Media, which is a channel that is going to be dedicated to all my filmmaking and photography journey. There is out there quite a few different services and platforms that allow you to for a subscription fee, you can have access to royalty-free music for your videos. In my case, because I'm starting out my journey in the videography and photography professionally, I don't want to spend that much money, right, in a subscription. They are quite expensive. They're really good, but quite expensive. And I think that one of the advantages of having a subscription like that is the fact that you save so much time. And if you are not a music producer, like in my case, you would need that music anyway. I am already a music producer. I will try to save a bit of money using specifically Lips, which is not sponsoring this video by any means. I'm just sharing my own experience. I have no subscription with them or with anyone, but basically I'm using Lips as an inspiration source. I think it has like a really intuitive navigation system, and then I'm using the music that caught my attention as a reference point for me to create a similar piece of music with similar, I don't know, either cooperation or rhythm patterns and stuff like that. And then I have my own music in a relatively easy process, like a custom soundtrack for a video, let's call it like that. We are going to be using 3 main plugins to achieve this in a relatively short period of time. Welcome to Orun Media, my YouTube channel dedicated to share with you my journey in the filmmaking and photography world. So for this bit, I think I'm gonna use one of my favorite. I'm gonna make a video like talking about this plugin in particular, like taking some time to explore that and showcase with you or share with you my favorite things about this plugin. But basically, it's a virtual instrument called Easy Drum. And this plugin is really good. One of my favorite thing about this plugin is the fact that you can explore some of the groove, that MIDI information that is built in here, and you can buy a specific package for MIDI packs that have those groove, and you can just select it and play it. So that's one way to explore, navigate, and find groove. But I think that I will waste so much time if I do that. The rhythm accent that I'm looking for is something like tu ta tu ta ku ta tu ta tu ta ku ta tu. In this tab here called groove, well, I need to be on groove, and then tap to find. Tap to find basically will allow me to create the groove that or play the groove like it's recording now. It's not what I was looking for, so what I'm gonna do is to subdivide this a bit more. And now that I have that groove going on, I can say search, and it will look for patterns that have that sort of vibe. I know that I want to use this beat. I'm gonna put it here in this A. I want to add some intro section as well. I'm gonna use this pre-chorus. I'm also gonna use this for the end. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to embark with you in this new adventure in my life. See you on the next one. So far so good. I'm really liking this. So what I'm going to do is to select all of my MIDI information, and I know I need to start from the bar number 9. This is my bar number 9 here, and I can just drag and drop this information here into bar number 9. Okay, now that we have the drum part, right, you see how easy it is, right? Let's now work on the melodic content of this track. We're going to be using first Scalar tool. It's a really cool and quick way to find inspiration in terms of chord progressions, but when you are in a deadline, it's basically like having an actual pianist that work with you, and you will be guiding the process and say, no, this chord progression, no, maybe the other one, and then that may the information you can afterwards, you can manipulate it and tweak it until you find the right fit for your beat. And after that, I'm going to be switching using the same MIDI information that I took from Scalar tool. I will use it then in easy key, also give you different MIDI performance independence of the music genre that you are trying to go for. Also for the bass, I'm going to be using Contact 7, and because I'm trying to save time, I don't want to play it. What I'm going to do is to use the same chord progression to find different bass melody within that plugin. I mentioned this plugin in other episodes. It's really good, it's really fast to work with. What I want to do is to find some corporation that, I don't know, inspired me for this particular beat. I have here different categories, and I'm gonna choose the jazz for the moment. Let you see what they have here in the jazz. And I'm gonna tap on here and see what we can find. Experience blog. I will be sharing my own experiences and challenges along the way, as well as the solutions I have learned from my mistakes and from other more experienced creators. But Orun Kingdom Media isn't just for beginners. It is for anyone who is passionate about. I now have all the notes for my corporation. I have this red button here that will allow me to capture this MIDI back into here. All I want to do is to add some sprinkly piano vibe here. So let's just see if we can do that. I go press record. Commentaries and my Afro Nomad experience blog. I will be sharing my own experiences and challenges along the way, as well as the solutions I have learned from my mistakes and from other more experienced creators. But Orun Kingdom Media isn't just for beginners. It is for anyone who is passionate about beats. I like that one, so let me just explore a little bit more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and paste these chords into here, just to make this process quicker. I love that. So fam, let's quickly do a breakdown of this project, right? Now that you saw the foundation of the process, it's not a super mix and master project, because I knew that at the end of the day, I just wanted this to support. It would be underneath of the video. So I didn't want to spend that much time like polishing the mix, right? But the idea was to do something quick, something fast, and I think I achieved it. What I have here is Analog Lab. This is my main synth and pad. And you are hearing this noise, this cracking noise from RC20. Then I have here an arpeggiator. Let me just unfreeze this. It's basically the same MIDI information, but I put it in this other track. Nothing too fancy with this. And then I have a filter, mini Moog. Last but not least, I have this mellow track, which basically is another instance of the same chord progression. Let me just unfreeze this. But again, I use easy key to capture this other MIDI variation. And this is giving me this. basically giving me the jazzy groove with the keys, but I wanted to add a little bit more electronic flavor to this. So what I did was to add an Spectral Resonator. It's one of my favorite plugins from Ableton Live. It's very creative, give you a lot of room for creativity. So let me just add this and see what happens. Basically, I route this plugin to the same information that is coming from the same track. So if you see here, this is my signal input MIDI, and I choose to capture the MIDI information from the same track called Mellow, right? The effect will be affected by the MIDI information, and it sounds like this. And then to give more movement, I add an LFO, and I map this LFO to the shift right here. And what it's going to do is to be evolving over time. And if I activate this, I also add some percussion. Again, I add same plugin, Easy Drum with the Latin percussion. This is my bass. I didn't add any processing to the bass. Let's just try to find. It's really good already. Let me just add a little bit more tape saturation from Universal Audio. And that's it for me for now. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and feel free to leave a comment with any question or suggestion for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to embark with you in this new adventure in my life. See you on the next one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm pretty happy with the result, and I think that these 3 plugins are really good to speed out your process of creation. So I didn't need to think that much. With my little home studio and really good sounding and smart plugins, I was able to achieve this result in about an hour and a half, to be honest. So that's it for me today. I'm gonna put the link in the description of the actual video in my other channel, Orun Kingdom Media. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a really wonderful rest of your weekday, and I hope to see you on the next one.
Orun Kingdom Music.